protecting Guam's rich cultural heritage, from our lands and oceans to the unique flora and fauna, now rests in the hands of 11 dedicated individuals. Sworn in Thursday morning, they are the pioneers of Guam's inaugural Conservation Officer Apprenticeship Program. Cadre for the program, Operations Sergeant Joey Terlahi.
So right now they had received the oath of office, and it is the beginning phases of them starting to pursue their career and passion in law enforcement. Once they have been sworn in, now they will commence hard training, long hours, long shifts, but all that entails is great education and knowledge and skills that these recruits can attain from myself, the cadre, and other instructors to properly enforce the laws of the territory of Guam and also federal laws.
With global challenges like illegal immigration impacting even island communities, conservation officers play a critical role alongside agencies like the U.S. Coast Guard.
To commence the police officer standardized test at the Guam Community College, there it will tell these recruits to have a broad spectrum of training for the police officer standardized or peace officers for the island of Guam. Yes. And in conservation, our jurisdiction and territory it relies on both terrestrial and marine preservation for the island, the beaches, the natural resources, and enforcement into those sections and realms that play a huge part in our ecosystem.
Lieutenant Governor Joshua Tenorio was also on hand, highlighting the often overlooked but vital role conservation officers play in Guam's law enforcement landscape.
They have an area of responsibility that doesn't have a lot of public vision, but in this growing, changing times where we really need to safeguard our resources and also protect our home front from threats.
Tenorio adding that this new batch of officers will help law enforcement across the board, from Guam Police to Customs. For Conservation Officer Apprentice Aaron Blas, it's more than a job, it's a calling.
I'm very thankful for this program. They did say it is the first program, so, to be able to have Officer Terlahi as our cadre, LT Regadio, and the other senior officers, and our other cadre officer, Archetta, to gain their knowledge and experiences, man, it's a blessing.
For 19-year-old Angel Brigante, a student at Guam Community College, she says it was practicum for a required course that led her to the program.
I took interest in it because I did like the wildlife and as well as the marine side of things. So I ended up taking this opportunity to be an intern, and then with all the cadets being around me, I ended up wanting to be an apprentice along with them as well.
As the apprentices continue their training, Terlahi offers some words of wisdom that goes beyond the uniform.
Be resilient, endure the hard times, because they won't last forever. But as we push on together, they're not in this alone. Each and every one of them, along with their family members, can all come to an agreement that this is for the best for not just themselves, their families, but also for our island.
Jonagan Charfris, KUAM News.